realize most of my life has been speculation. Um, I speculated on playing in the NFL, and my calculations were wrong on that. I speculated on getting married at 22 years old, when everyone told me not to. Um, that actually worked out really well. The woman I married is not only still with me, but she's gotten hotter. She's gotten smarter. She's more supportive than ever. A lot of fun to be with, fun to date, popping out babies. We're about to have our seventh together. Um, I speculated on this crypto market uh, quite heavily in the last few couple of years, especially. That's really worked out. Um, Especially last year, made six figures in this market last year. On my way to making six figures in this market this year. And really, it's just predicting. I'm just trying to predict what's going to happen with the coins I buy. You know what I mean? Um, I'm looking at the market right now. You can top blast anything. Not really. I mean, you can't really top blast anything, but you can, really get into stuff, and it's a good chance it could do at least a 2x, 3x, right? We were begging for 2x's and 3x's uh, a few months ago. Now, I mean, you can definitely get a 2x. It's just a matter of, is your coin going to go to a million, 10 million, whatever. Um, I think this market's exploding. We got CASHCATs at 100 million. I want to do a price prediction on that. Without saying all the particulars, just based on what I'm seeing, with how communities are now kind of forming as people complain about how there's no communities. Lets you know that you're in the beginning stages of a bull run. When people are complaining about stuff that you can see happening right in front of you, like communities, old timey crypto communities forming around coins. People are like, "Oh, why is this? Why is there no communities anymore?" Actually, I was like that. I mean, if you watch my videos the last few months, I was acting like that. I've now realized that I'm just not in a good community yet, other than my own community, my personal community on my Patreon and things like that. But in terms of a coin community, I mean, I really like Boyer. It's more so about the tech, but in terms of a vibrant meme coin community, I'm not in any, but there are around. And I mean, there's there's a Kate coin, there's tendies, there's a stockbroker. The stockbroker just hit 100 million today. But then there's CashCat. CashCat's at 100 mil. It is the flagship meme coin of Robinhood. Just got listed. And CashCat has a super vibrant community. A lot of folks have done very, very, very well. When Robinhood popped off a few weeks ago, a lot of folks bought that early and have done very, very well. Um, I didn't really fade it. I was just, at the time, I was really into, and I still am, buying in the coins sub 100K market cap, even sub 50K market cap. I'm literally a goodwill crypto coin shopper. Like, I want to buy a t-shirt for 50 cents. And why I can't help myself, because I've turned, a 50-cent t-shirt into a collector, you know, Gucci t-shirt. I don't know the comparison, but you know what I mean? Like, I I've done that before, And so I got to get out of that mindset because honestly, I could top blast anything right now. Not anything, but like five coins right now. You could probably top blast would be those coins I mentioned: CashCat, Tendies, Stonk Broker, Kate Coin. Those four right there. I think put it this way: I think CashCat's going to a Billy, no problem. Robinhood will help it get there. There's going to be tons of eyes. They're going to be they're going to be pushing that on the retail like you wouldn't believe, through the Robinhood app. I mean, it's a really you can't lose scenario on CashCat, and they're not going to let it fail. It would be very, very, very bad if CashCat rugged while Robinhood is pushing it. I don't think they're letting it fail. I think they're in complete control of it, to be honest with you. Um, so I mean, that's probably the safest bet in crypto right now is CashCat. That and Stonkbroker. I mean, this isn't a Stonkbroker video. I mean, this isn't really a video about anything. I named this, price prediction for CashCat just to get you in here, but I mean, I can't give financial advice. I mean, if you're taking financial advice from a guy on a rooftop in a uh, resort area, um, you're crazy. Okay. But I mean, I do hang out with my community, my Patreon, but I don't really give financial advice. You're kind of mimicking or following my plays or what I'm going through. You can learn from it, right? And also, I'm pretty connected with a bunch of weirdo quants and crack devs in the space. People that you don't really want to talk to on a daily basis, but I do. I don't know. I think because I have a business outside of crypto where, it's kind of a dirty work style business. Um, I'm able to talk to guys that are just fresh out of prison or, you know, just have had issues in the past and want a fresh start. They are those types of people are so similar to these coders and these guys that are watching charts, not sleeping for days. The guys you want to get to know in crypto because they give you great tips, right? They're very similar, and it's so funny. So, when these guys are out in Dubai and stuff, I'm like, what? They to like rich 20-some-year-olds. Anyway, CashCat, it's going to a billion. I mean, not financial advice, but that's where I see that going. And honestly, many, many more. I think there's going to be quite a few over the next couple of months that are going to be threatening to go to a bill, especially when retail comes back. And honestly, retail is coming back. And you can follow me on my FOMO on the FOMO app. I think that's bringing back retail. I got on. I started it in January and I never played with it. Now I'm on there. So go ahead and follow me on there. I'll put the link in the description. But guys, I'm just making videos to just kind of document my journey now because honestly, we're about to head into another bull run, and I really want to just kind of put my thoughts out there with this market because I really do think we're going somewhere. You know, and so I'm not in CashCat, but shit, I might have talked myself into it. you know.